quick and efficiently. And you have full control to give them permission or deny permission at every level, different departments within the sub company even. So it's very cool for an organization such as in the finance industry.
Yeah.
Because we need things like that all the time, and the perfect solution really isn't available to most of them.
All right. All right. I know when I was in insurance and we were sharing war stories last night at dinner, and I think you had the same experience. You would come up with a marketing piece, a way, because for that individual salesperson out there, whether in insurance, real estate, financial products, banking, it really doesn't matter. You sort of, it's a lifestyle that you and I both love, which is you eat what you kill, and we like
Yep.
to eat a lot, so we can go out and kill a lot. So, but you're sort of hamstrung by the fact that you are responsible for getting in front of clients and generating business. That's why you make the high commissions. Great, fair enough. But then you come up with this great marketing piece that this is going to get me in front of people. I've got an angle on this product no one else is thinking about. I've got a way of framing it.
Exactly.
No one else is
Exactly.
thinking. I got something that no one else is doing. So I'm going to, I got this. And then
Yeah, but cool your jets there,
but hey,
because now you got to wait a month till we
send
approve
that up to corporate because we got to have every lawyer on the 8th floor look at it. And by the time you get that piece back, it's redacted to the point it's just a black piece of paper.
Absolutely, yeah.
So one of the assets.
You might be lucky to have your picture on there that you
You
wanted
might
to
be lucky to have your picture and telephone number. And even then, it says this might be Chris Miller's number. It might not. Caveat emptor. It's got some. It's laden with caveats to the point no one would want to buy anything. Which I get. That's coming from a lawyer's perspective. But one of the values that you were talking about that it just sort of light bulb. You're right. Is now that organization is going to have marketing assets that's already been vetted by their legal team. It's already been and so all that sales agent has to do, all that producer has to do is change out my name for so and so's name, and boom, they're off to the races.
Yeah.
So I don't have to wait 3 weeks to a month to get my marketing assets deployed, so I can start doing business. But I can it's already approved, boom, and it's all in a digital format, which is the other thing. Most of these guys, they want everything done, and they have the little digital code down here that this is when it was approved, and make sure you have the right, all that. No, it's all streamlined.
Everything is tracked. I mean, this system is so cool because it's got your call center can be run through it, inbound and outbound.
Inbound, outbound, everything's recorded.
You can have multiple lines going at the same time. You can have, multiple salespeople, all in there. You can put all your employees directly into it. You can do everything that you need to do for your business. You can even take your payments if your business takes payments. It's got a built-in payment gateway right into it. So the ability to invoice is built right into it.
And the other thing, the big thing for me, is now rather than your marketing being a liability on your sheets, it's now an asset, because every time that agent uses that phone, every time that agent uses email, every time that agent does anything, the data charges, you dictate what they are.
Yeah.
So like for TW3,
it's very cheap.
It's very cheap because we want people using it to sell our systems. But maybe your sales agent out there and say, hey, you know what? Constant Contact, MailChimp, and all these guys charge this. So why don't I charge the same thing and create a new revenue stream for that, that business model? So now you got all these sub agents out there using your system, using your platform to market, to sell your product. But the means in which the hammers and nails and everything, you're also the hardware store as well.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a completely new revenue stream that.
Yeah. And I like that you said that, a hardware store, because one of the first things that I ever found out about Terry Wilson, I was watching an very old
120 pounds ago.
Very old webinar that you did, and you were talking about gold mining. And I said, oh my gosh, he nails it. He just nails it. He's all like, there are two types of, if y'all never heard this story, this is Terry right here. He says there's two types of people in the gold rush. And one of them maybe made money, maybe didn't. The other one always made money. If you want to find out, get over to the conference. No, I'm just kidding. But
the ticket's 99.
you like the setup on that?
Yeah, I like it.
So, but now he says, the one who was prospecting, for one, he's working himself to death.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's going out there, he's pushing hard every day. He's a no-nonsense kind of guy. He's getting excited about a grain of sand that looks like it's gold, things like that. He might make money, he might strike out. It doesn't matter. He's going to try every day, but he may not get anywhere. On the other hand, you got another group, and these cats are always making money, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are the dudes that are supplying him with the pan, supplying him with the pickaxe, supplying him with the tools and the clothes and the food. Those cats are always making money. They're just sitting there. They're not working nearly as hard, and they're collecting up every day.
Oh, that's the game. Well, I learned that when I got into insurance because I felt like I was working myself to the bone as a producer.
Yeah.
But there was one guy in our organization that just seemed like he was, no matter if the economy was great, people were buying insurance, or people weren't buying insurance, if it was open enrollment or wasn't open enrollment, if Obamacare was kicked in or wasn't kicked in, nothing seemed to affect this dude in our agency. And it was the guy supplying us the leads.
Mm-hmm.
He just like, even Steven, I was like, that's the side of the table I want to be on this game.
Yeah.
And so I've always said the money is in the magic of making leads and the tools that we offer. Just supply people the tools they need to do what they want.
And you're helping people in the process.
Absolutely. You're doing well by doing well.
If I'm a guy who's getting my rent increased $500 suddenly.
Well, that's why I love.
And I go to my boss and I say, I'm gonna need $500 extra per month because my rent's going up. And you're my boss. What are you going to most likely say to me?
No, because my rent went up too. My cost of business went up as well. Everybody's.
Yeah. I know. My boss will look at me and say, "How is that my problem?"
Yeah. Why is your problem become my problem?
Are you going to work more? I mean, how are you going to get that money? Because I'm not paying you more. So.
Yeah. And I'm charging my clients more. So
Yeah.
So I can't pay you more.
So I mean, it is what it is, and your rent's going up. That is not good for you. But you got to come up with another plan.
Yeah.
And that's how I came up with that idea for the
real estate.
For the real estate thing.
Because I think it's brilliant.
If you want to get some money out of that, there's money to be had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you're in a situation where you're about to be homeless because you can't figure out where to come up with that extra $500, right? Then you need to mitigate what risk that you put into something.
Right.
Right. And so that's where that little thing is.
Well, I'm excited. Business opportunities and the opportunities to do better for ourselves literally is all around us.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you were talking about, it was just brilliant what you were talking about last night about you saw a piece of property and inspired this is what I'm going to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to give your secret
away.
That's
a secret.
No, I'm not saying
that's anything. A secret, folks.
But I'm just saying, I listened to it, it's like, you're right. That will work, and that'll make a ton of money. You'll make more money than you would have done it the other way, the traditional way.
And it's cheap, and it's risk-free.
Your investment's way less. The risk is way less.
I have no risk on that deal.
You have no risk on that. Well, yeah. And
None. Everybody else takes that risk from
Everybody's taking the risk, but you're getting just as much as if you'd been a principal risk taker in the whole.
Exactly. So and as a matter of fact, I'm actually in a position to be stronger than they are.
You got leverage over the whole deal.
Because let's say, for example, something goes wrong and somebody loses that property. That property's still sitting on my land.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
No, I mean, it's just that's like, yeah, you're right. That's the way you ought to do it.
These other cats can take losses, and I'm still going to sit there and go, okay.
But for our TW3 members that are watching this stream now or later, and I know we got Sean, good to see you, brother. Odell, good to see you. James, good to see you guys. And if you got questions or anything, just raise your hand, and we'll bring you up into the chat.
If you guys are following us on Clubhouse, make sure that you follow me, Chris Miller.
Yeah, get over and follow Chris as well. But if you got questions, don't hesitate to raise your hand. Oh, I see a hand. I see that hand.
There's a hand coming up right now.
Yeah. So let's see what it is. I'm working Clubhouse for the first time. Let's see here. Hey, so we're live streaming.
Hand is gone.
The hand is gone. We lost the hand. Someone
raise your hand again.
Raise your hand. I'm not raising my hand. So anywho, but anyway. I got texts coming in that I send out, and everybody joining in at the same time. I'm gonna make sure I'm letting everybody in that's wanting to get in. So having to walk and chew gum at the same time, a little bit outside of my comfort zone because I'm not here in the studio, so I'm having different buttons I'm looking at.
Nice.
But
we're out here in Orlando.
Yeah,
right? We're
beautiful
chilling
Orlando.
out at Rollins College. It's a beautiful day out here, and this is such a nice facility that they put together. And we're going to be kicking this thing off here shortly. But
it's gorgeous.
We wanted to come out here. We wanted to talk to some people, just rap for a little bit before we get going.
Absolutely.
And I got book signing going to be happening.
That's
we're going to be signing some books.
Yeah.
Right. I got my big banner.
Now look at that banner.
Look at the size of that thing.
Look at that. Huh? That is amazing.
The deal is real, folks. You can do this too.
And I'll tell you, from the first time I met you to now, it's just absolutely amazing. Because I think I met you in 2018? 2019. Yeah. At our conference up there.
Just after I joined.
Just after you joined, and then you became an elite that day coming to the conference. And then now looking at you and what all the things you've done and the way you use our system and platform and developing products like this. I mean, that's the cool thing about this. You can. It's not just about. Yes, I want everybody selling TW3, but But the product itself allows you to make other products and go into other things. This is like this real estate thing, completely new product, using some of the RMP assets, using some other things that you're going to create, and stacking these in a way that's going to bring immediate value to anybody that wants to get into that particular industry and start making money now, because there's money to be made in it.
Yep. And not limit their risk.
And not take any risk.
Yeah.
I mean, why would? And you don't have to go out and borrow money. Nope. You don't have to go out and beg, borrow, steal, recruit. You don't have to do anything but just work a program, a roadmap that you got laid out that says, hey, use this over here. Use
this. A guided program.
A guided program. Stack it this way. There's people out there with already the things and the assets and the tools that you need. You just got to use it this way, and boom.
Yeah. Yeah, money is available. The world is in a place right now where the money is there, if you know where to go and find it. But the kicker is, can you do it without taking all the risk as well? And so that's the key.
Absolutely.
And so that's what we try to do, is we try to say, how do we do that without the risk? And that's where the program was developed.
So got some cool
People
stuff.
People are coming in.
We got everybody popping in on every side. So I'm trying to keep up with all. It's not like I got Reagan's out there talking to probably a member on the phone right now. But we got a lot of cool stuff. APS, you elite guys and gals, elite. The APS is such a great deal. I mean, that is an $18,000 at least commission right up on the front end that you get for selling that. And organizations like real estate agents and banks like Chris is going to be dealing with, it's there. The money is there. And a product, we've got that membership product that's in our system, to where you can create your own products like Chris has done. You can create and write your own books and get them promoted. Get a copy of his. That's a great book.
Go to themillerfirms.com/book.
Yep.
Get your copy. I'll even autograph it for you.
Absolutely. And he's already sent it around the entire country. People has bought that. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, a book writing course. I'm going to show people how you wrote that book. I'll share on some things and some resources I've got. And guys, you don't have to spend a ton of money to write a book.
Or time. This is 12 days, folks.
It's not that difficult. And the authority it gives you, the rapport it gives you, the credibility it gives you is just unmatched. And if you think, well, who am I? Well, you're looking at number one, who am I? And well, I can't write. Well, you're looking at a person that can't read, write, or spell. But I wrote a book.
You got a great book.
And I got a book that people tend to like.
I enjoyed it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And I can't wait to get into yours as well. Podcasting, we got a platform to do that. And we're going to be talking about that today. We're going to be cutting some commercials for some things that he's doing and coming up with what we got going on here. So just a lot of great things, a lot of exciting things. Opportunity is all around you. Opportunity is all around you. And so I want to encourage you guys, if you think business is in the mully grubs because of all the hoopla going on in the news, get your head out of that, because that's just nonsense. Get your head into some good things, because I'm telling you, as problems come up, and we do have some problems, solutions brings value. So all you got to be thinking is strategically, like Chris just did. Hey, I'm reading on social media where everybody's that are renters, their rent's going up, and this is happening, and this is happening. How can I help them? Well, there are in a place right now that, owning a home, renting a home, real estate in general is more expensive and my income's this. So I'm going to go and develop a product specifically for them that's going to help them, earn more money, pay the rent.
Money
on
the sly. They don't have to do it as their day job. You know
no,
what I mean?
no.
They can do it in their spare time.
Yes.
They can do it in the middle of the night.
Yes.
It won't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just it's a great, great concept you come up with there. So love it.
If you like ideas like that, get a copy of my book.
Just do it. Just
do it.
Don't stop thinking. No one's ever made money by thinking.
Nope.
It's always doing.
It's the action.
It's the action behind
it. It's not even the action. That's what this book is going on about. It's not even the action that gets you where you want to go. It's a series of actions you have to take. And if you take most of them, but you don't take the last one, you still end up nowhere.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to complete it.
You got to complete it. You got to stop thinking and just do it.
Yeah.
Go to themillerfirms.com/book right now.
A consummate promoter. Consummate promoter. Well, and I do want to make this announcement, and I'll make it a more formal announcement when we get back. But talking to Chris, and I value your input and feedback so much, and as I do a lot of our elite members and people that I have a relationship with. Chris was giving me some ideas of how we can help our SRTs, our sales rep and trainer folks, even more. So through talking to him, what we're going to do is actually open up some components that they don't have and give even more value to that level at TW3. So if you've got SRTs out there, maybe they're guaranteed issued SRTs where it's guaranteed financing or whatever, let them know that their
some more things are coming.
Their package has just been improved and actually increased. So we're going to actually give them even more value there. So I hope they find value in what we're about to do.
Yeah, and anyway, let them know they can thank me by purchasing a copy of this book, Stop Thinking and Just Do It, at themillerfirms.com/book.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Well, thank y'all for jumping on. It's been great. We got to get off of here and get ready for what we're coming up next. But he says, Anthony says, I'll be on a plane. Can I watch later? Absolutely, Anthony. And this is going to be recorded on, also we recorded this on, what is this? Clubhouse and LinkedIn. Clubhouse. So you can go to terrywilson3.com/LinkedIn and watch the video, or you can go to terrywilson3.com/Clubhouse and listen to it audio-wise there as well. See you guys later.
Bye, y'all. Enjoy the day.